Most people don't realize this. They are not stuck because life is hard. They are stuck because they are trying to change, trying to think better, trying to feel different, trying to manifest, trying to fix themselves. And the harder they try, the more exhausted they become. Because effort, when it comes from lack, doesn't create change. It confirms it. Let me ask you something quietly. Honestly, have you ever noticed that no matter how much effort you make, certain patterns keep repeating? Different people, different situations, same emotional ending. That's not coincidence. That's identity. This video is not about doing more. It's not about techniques. It's not about forcing belief. This is about understanding why nothing in your life truly changes until you change who you are being, not who you want to become, who you are assuming yourself to be right now. This is the law of being. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. You were taught something very early in life. That effort creates results. That struggle builds worthiness. That pushing harder means you deserve more. But no one told you this. Effort does not come from power. Effort comes from identity, and most effort is born from the identity of not yet. I'm not there yet. I still need to fix something. I'm almost enough. So every action you take from that state carries the same message. I am lacking. And reality, being a perfect mirror, responds, yes, you are. This is why people can meditate for years and still feel empty. Why people can affirm daily and still feel anxious. Why people can visualize success but feel like imposters when it shows up. Because action without identity alignment creates resistance. Movement without transformation. Doing without being. You don't get tired because life is heavy. You get tired because you're carrying an identity that no longer fits. Here's the part that changes everything. Reality is not fixed. It is responsive. The world you see around you is not the source. It's the echo. 3D reality is not the creator. It is the feedback system, a mirror. And a mirror does not argue. It does not judge. It does not delay on purpose. It simply reflects the state you occupy most naturally. Not what you hope, not what you want, not what you affirm once in a while. What feels normal to you? If your inner state says, I am unsupported, life reflects instability. If your inner state says, I am safe, support appears, often quietly, effortlessly. This is why two people can face the same circumstances and experience completely different realities. They are not living in different worlds. They are living in different states of being. Identity is not your personality. It's not your name. It's not your history. Identity is the assumption you live from, the silent sentence running in the background of your life. This is who I am, and whatever follows that sentence becomes law. I am someone who struggles. I am always behind. I am lucky. I am supported. I am chosen. You don't consciously repeat these. You feel them, and feelings are commands. This is why manifestation feels effortless for some people and impossible for others. They are not better at visualizing. They are more congruent. Their outer life simply agrees with their inner story. Change the story, and the agreement shifts automatically. Doubt feels intelligent. It sounds logical, protective, reasonable. But doubt is not truth. It is conditioning, a habit formed by repetition. Here's the key insight. You are not required to believe every thought that appears. Thoughts are suggestions, not commands. The prison begins the moment you identify with them. Freedom begins when you observe without obedience. When doubt arises, Don't fight it. Don't suppress it. Don't try to replace it. Simply notice. This thought belongs to the old identity. And gently return to the state you choose. Mastery is not control. It is non-identification. In the physical world, time appears to move in a straight line. Past, present, future. We are taught to believe that things take time, that progress is measured in days, months, years, that what we want exists somewhere ahead of us. But consciousness does not experience time that way. Consciousness does not move forward. It does not wait. It does not chase. Consciousness moves through states, and a state is not a moment in time. A state is a way of being. The moment you enter the state of it is already done, time collapses, not metaphorically, energetically, because waiting disappears, and this is important to understand. Waiting is not neutral. Waiting carries a message. Waiting says, it is not here yet. It exists somewhere else. I am separate from it. That subtle sense of separation is what stretches time. Certainty, on the other hand, removes distance. When something feels done, there is no countdown, no anticipation, no mental checking. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is not excitement. It's calm, grounded, almost ordinary. It feels like something you no longer need to think about. Think about the things you already have. You don't visualize them. You don't affirm them. You don't wonder if they will happen. You simply assume them. That assumption collapses time. That's how you know the state has been entered. Not because something dramatic happens, but because urgency dissolves. And once the state is entered, the outcome becomes inevitable. Not forced, not rushed, not manipulated. Unavoidable. Because reality must rearrange itself to reflect the state you are occupying. Now, here's where most people lose alignment. Sometimes, the outer world does not change immediately. Old conditions still appear. Delayed confirmations show up. Past patterns echo one more time. And the mind quickly says, maybe it didn't work. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I need to try harder. But this is not failure. This is physics. The mirror is updating. Reality has momentum. It carries residual impressions of who you used to be. Those appearances are not instructions. They are leftovers. If you react, you step back into the old identity. Reaction is agreement, not agreement with words, but agreement with state. So instead of fighting appearances, you adjust inward. You return to the state. You remind yourself, this does not define me. This is not where I live anymore. The world does not lead. You do. Reality does not decide what is real. It reports what you are being. And when you stop needing proof, proof arrives naturally. Not as a reward, but as confirmation. This is not surrender. This is authority. No one is chosen by fate. There is no cosmic lottery. No external permission slip. The only difference between those who have and those who wait is assumption. When you believe you must be chosen, you place power outside yourself. You wait for approval. You wait for signs. You wait for permission. Waiting reinforces separation. But when you choose the state, you step directly into its consequences. Choice is not an action. It is an inner decision. Quiet, immediate, final, no announcement, no drama, no proof required. You do not become the version of you who has it. You select that version, and reality follows selection. Now, slow down. There is nothing to fix, nothing to chase, nothing to force, just presence, just awareness, just being. You were never meant to become powerful. You were meant to remember that you already are. Let this settle. not in your thoughts, but in your body. Feel the difference between effort and certainty. Feel what it's like to stop reaching. I am grounded. I am settled. I am no longer waiting. Not because circumstances changed, but because I did. This is not affirmation. This is recognition. And recognition is the highest form of manifestation. If this resonates, comment below. I am. Not for validation, but as a declaration. And if you feel the pull to go deeper, beyond effort, beyond techniques, into being itself, subscribe to the second channel. We don't build there, we remain. Because circumstances obey consciousness. Delay is preparation. And everything changes the moment you stop trying and start being.